aliens. Wait, we're not supposed to call them aliens anymore. Hello, extraterrestrials. I would like to welcome you with this peace offering. It's an orange cat. You can do whatever you want with him. I don't know if it's an ALF situation and you want to eat him. Go ahead, probe him. That's fine. Just don't make him king of anything. He's not good in a leadership role. Please take my cat. How's it going, guys? Welcome to episode 11 of Temperamental. I think that I'm coming to you in stunning 4K resolution. That's for the people watching the video. You audio listeners just could care less about that. But I was doing the editing in the last episode, and I was talking to Sean, and I was like, hey, I just don't feel like this camera is as crisp and sharp as I want it to be. And he's like, well, how about the settings? And I'm like, yeah, settings are awesome. And he's like, yeah, but did you look at the settings? I'm like, nope, don't have time for that. It's like, I'm pretty sure the camera you're using, this guy right here, I think that he shoots in 4K and you ain't probably shooting in 4K. And I'm like, okay, well, probably in the settings, right? And he's like, you're a fast learner. So I looked at the settings. I got deep in those settings, right? Deep into them. And yeah, he was right. I was only shooting in just measly 1080, like a peasant. So now I think that we've upgraded. I think we're in 4K now. So go us. We are we're improving. Every episode we're improving. Or getting worse. I'm not really quite sure. A couple shout outs to some friends who watch/listen to Temperamental that I didn't know did. Say it weirder. So shout out to Steven and China and Anna. You guys are awesome. That I found out the other day that you guys watch and listen, and it warmed the hole in my chest where my heart used to be. And also Andrea, shout out to my friend Andrea. Actually, just kidding. No shout out to her because she's moving away. She lives here in Vegas with me and she's my friend and she decided to move. She's moving away and she did not ask my permission before she did it. She just got an apartment and she's like, I'm out. And I'm like, what? Hello? You cannot make any major life decisions without talking to me. And when you talk to me, I'll probably say something like, I don't know, do whatever you want. It's your life and I want you to be happy. So I'm not really quite sure why I'm mad. But I am mad because I'm going to miss her. Let's see. Okay, guess what, guys? Aliens exist. You heard it here last. Absolutely last. Because everybody's already been talking about it. For 2 weeks. So anyway, they had that big hearing, right? Where a bunch of people were like, yo, government's hiding stuff. This did not surprise me at all. We all know this, right? They're hiding stuff. So this reminded me of a funny story where, wow. Girl Kevin is just, again, she waited until the cameras were rolling before she went into the litter box and she's just scratching the sides of it like they're scratch offs and she's trying to win $100,000. Chill, okay? Hey, what was I saying? Aliens. So this made me so mad the other night. I was going to sleep and I was very sleepy and my eyes were closed and I was drifting off. Dreamland was coming my way. I was heading towards it. I was sailing towards Dreamland. Here I come. And then Sean comes in and he just leans down and he whispers and he's like, hey, so scientists found a meteor and they said that it's got alien technology in it and it's not from Earth. So anyway, I love you. Good night. And then he just got into bed and closed his eyes like everything was fine. And I'm just laying there, mostly asleep. My eyes pop open 30 seconds later, just like, what? You can't just drop a bomb on me like that as I'm falling asleep? Hey, P.S. aliens are real. Anyway, good night. Talk to you later. Bye. You can't do that. And then by the time I rolled over and was like, hey, yo, what? He was just like, He was totally out. And I was already so sleepy and out of it that like I didn't have it in me to go on the internets and find out what he was talking about. So I just went to sleep. And then I remembered that happened this morning. And I'm like, whoa, what was that all about? Turns out I just never followed up with that. And so I Googled it this morning. And guys, Dan Aykroyd, Tom DeLonge from Blink-182, Demi Lovato, they were right. They were all right. And we should have been listening to them. So I'm not a sciencey type person, but so this is what I gleaned from the article. Gleaned? Which one? One of those. So anyway, a meteor crashed into the ocean outside of Papua New Guinea in like 2014. Okay, and these like scientists, they went fishing and they got these things and they called them like metallic marbles, I guess, because they got the meteor. Wow, I really should have read this better. Anyway, they somehow retrieved the meteor and started messing with it, like scientists do. And they think that they found stuff in the meteor. Meteorite or meteor? Once it lands, is it a meteor? And it's soaring, is it a meteorite? One or the other. Again, not of the sciencey mind. I'm not your authority here. I'm just telling you what I found. Okay. So anyway, they started messing with it, and the scientists were like, this is not of this earth. This is weird stuff in this rock, and we think that aliens did it. So yeah, there you go. Aliens are real. We've seen this in the past. I was recently reading a Lovecraft short story. Dude, Lovecraft, these horror short stories are so amazing. They're so awesome. And I was reading one in particular called, what was it called? Did I put it in my notes? Oh, be smart and put it in the notes. Did I put it in the notes? Can we just cut to the TJ Maxx song real quick while I look this up? You should go to TJ Maxx. You should go. Yes, it was in my notes. I just didn't look hard enough, even though I bolded it. It was called The Color of... Still messed it up. The Color Out of Space is the name of the short story. And basically what happens is this dude is walking along, and he comes to this part of town where it's just like, there's nothing. And he's like, what happened here? And they're like, let me tell you, some crazy shit happened. So this big like meteor hits the ground on this farmland, and people are like, what is that? And so the local scientists start messing with it the same way that these guys did. They start messing with it. And man, let me tell you, you'll never read the word globule more times in your life than when you read this story. I didn't even know that was a word. And then I read it 800 times. Man. And my other thing about these Lovecraft short stories is that they're always talking about these fantastical beasts, like Cthulhu and what's the other guy? Yog-Sothoth, what's his name? Anyway, they're talking about these, crazy Lovecraftian creatures, and every time there's something nuts, he always is like, and I can't even describe it to you. Words can't describe what this guy looked like. And man, can I just not describe what this dude was looking like? And I'm like, but you're using words, so just keep doing that. Keep using the words you're already using and describe him, because he came out of your brain. If you can't describe him, then nobody can describe him. Give me tentacles. Give me green, slimy tentacles. Give me weird eyes in places that eyes shouldn't be. You describe him. Stop saying, I can't describe it. I can't, it's so horrific, I can't describe it. Cool. You're a book, so describe it. To be fair, after he says, I can't describe it, he usually does describe it, so it's fine. But anyway, these scientists start messing with the meteor in this color out of space story, and then soon they it reacts really weird. Like they have it in a glass case, and then it like disappears, and then it shatters into a million pieces. Like they're doing all these experiments. They're messing with it. And then apparently it like contaminates the whole farm, like the whole land. And everybody who lives on the farm starts going psycho. They all just lose their minds. Which is what often happens in these type of stories. But yeah, they all just go batty, totally batty insane. And that's what's going to happen to us, 100%. But I was thinking about this, and the number one reason that I'm excited that aliens exist is because I want to find a planet that has creatures on it that have messed things up more than us. Because when you live in a city, state, or country, there's always someone worse than you. You can always be like, yeah, America's bad, but at least we're not Russia. Or, Nevada, but at least we're not Florida. Dayton, right? Dayton sucks, but man, at least we're not Cleveland. Cleveland. Oh my gosh. Do you remember the Cleveland tourism video? I have to look this up. This is like my favorite video on the internet. Oh, here it is. Hastily made Cleveland tourism video.
Fun times in Cleveland today. Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Come and look at both of our buildings. Buy some food that's prepared near the street. Who knows, you might even see this guy. You should come on down to West 6th Street. It's the perfect place if you're a douchebag.
Come and look at both of our buildings. Amazing. What was I saying? Yeah, so it would just be nice to find a bunch of other planets and be able to band together as a species and be like, yeah, we messed up Earth, but have you seen what's happening on Cronus X5 in the Zorban galaxy? Man, they're having a sugar famine. They have no sugar. They messed it up so bad, they ain't got candy, they ain't got chocolate. They have no sugar over there on Cronus X5. Yeah, and the President Blorfo, what a numbskull. I think that would really unite us as Earthlings. To just be like, man, those idiots, those morons on Zephron, what are they doing? I think I just pushed Zac Efron's name together and created Zephron, which is a wonderful name for a fake planet. Greetings from planet Zephron. You hear about planet Zephron? Oh, you think our president's bad? They elected a duck. They elected a space duck, and he's just quacking it up over there in the Zoobie-Doo galaxy. Zoobie-Dooby-Doo. Not my best work with the made-up names today, but anyway, I just think that'd be great. I would love to be able to find another planet just full of morons, because there's got to be one. Say there's just like hundreds and hundreds of planets out there. One of them's gonna be just like the laughing stock of the galaxy. And I don't think it's gonna be us. I think there's gonna be a worse one out there. And I can't wait. Kevin, you wanna come back? This is the problem when I open the blinds. Kevin just sits in the window and stares at nothing instead of being part of the show. Which again, I don't really want him to be part of the show, so I don't know what I'm complaining about. Liquid Death. It's flavored sparkling water. Murder your thirst. I'm not sponsored by Liquid Death, but I would like to be. So I think I'm just going to start drinking it during the show, and then maybe they'll catch on. Man, she really likes that Liquid Death. Let's send her more of them. That's all I really want in life. Well, today in That Looked Expensive news, guys, this is so funny. This is so funny. So last week in the Hungarian Grand Prix, which is Formula One, there's a driver named Lando Norris, and he drives for McLaren. And Max Verstappen won the race because he wins every race. He drives for Red Bull. He's their golden boy. He's the chosen one who's just going to keep winning forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And hey, can you not eat that, please? Hey, girl Kevin, knock it. No, hey, don't. Oh, you know the little string that you pull to pull the blinds up? She's over there chomping on it. Yo! What can I throw? Hey! Stop. Stop it now. She chewed off one of them before. Anyway, so Lando Norris gets second place. I believe he was in second. And Max Verstappen gets first place. And they do their podium ceremony afterward, where they all shoot the champagne. And there's just champagne flying everywhere, and it's super fun. It's the most fun part. But before they do the champagne celebration with the they bring out trophies to the winners. And this particular race didn't have normal trophies. They had urns, or at least what looked to be urns. Real expensive, fancy, flowery urns. So big and expensive. They look like the kind of urns that like you would take your grandma to go see and be like, hey, grandma, when you die, that's the urn we're getting you once we cremate you. Don't lick the set, please. Don't lick the set. Don't lick the set. Hey, grandma, that's the urn we're getting you. Top shelf urn. See that big flowery thing? That's for you. And she's like, that's so sweet, Jeffrey. And then when she dies, Jeffrey's like, get the cardboard box. We can't afford the urn. Just get the cardboard box. Which box? The fruit. Did we finish the Fruit Loops? Yeah? All right, Fruit Loops box. Grandma loved Fruit Loops. It's what she would have wanted. So this gaudy Fabergé egg looking trophy. Was that a high five? Did you just high five me? They bring out these gaudy urns to the drivers, and they're like, yay, we got this thing. I guess this is cool. It's weird. It's cool. Whatever. They're like, thanks for this expensive urn. And what they do is they set them on the ground. Already, there were no moms involved in the planning of this at all. Clearly, this was planned by a bunch of men, childless men, because anybody could see that this was going to be disastrous. So they put the gaudy urns on the ground and they start the music. And they've got massive champagne bottles. And what does little Lando Norris, this little Englishman, he's like 22 years old or something like that. What does he do? He takes his huge, expensive bottle of champagne and just goes, boom, and slams it on the ground, which causes the champagne to shoot up into the sky like it's rocketing into the sky. It's a fountain. It's the Bellagio fountains of champagne. Just whoosh. He did that, and it's very entertaining. However, he did it on the platform where Max Verstappen's trophy urn was sitting, and the thing topples and cracks, just breaks everywhere. Oh! It was so funny. Okay, the trophy wasn't cheap. According to Hungarian F1 journalist Sandor Mészáros, it was handmade over... It was handmade over 6 months. That's a weird way of phrasing that. It was handmade... I'm going to fix the journalism. I'm going to say it was handmade over the course of 6 months by Herende Porcelanmanufaktur Zert. I think that's not a guy. I think that is a porcelain manufacturer, although... I'm not sure. Maybe that's why he got into manufacturing porcelain, because his name was Herende Porcelain Manufacturer. Herende Porcelain Manufacturer Zert. Just the Zert at the end. I don't know what that means. I hope I'm not being disrespectful to this culture, but I can't pronounce anything. And it cost just under $45,000. $45,000. Can you effing imagine? And then, guys, guess what happened? Okay, so that was the Hungarian Grand Prix, which I think I said was last week. I think it's 2 weeks ago. And then Belgium. I don't know. Time doesn't mean anything to me. Time's a construct. Nothing matters and the maps are wrong. So anyway, at the Belgium Grand Prix, guess what? Big news. Oh, I'm so surprised. Max Verstappen wins again. So he gets another trophy. And then his team goes to take the winning photo with everybody like, yeah, guys, we did it. And then afterward, for some reason, they all just run forward. And you never guess what happens.
1, 2, 3. It's broken again.
They stampede forward and crunch their trophy again. So they break 2 trophies in a row. I bet they've never broken a trophy before ever. And then they have 2 break in the span of 2 weeks. So anyway, that is super funny to me and made me laugh. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Love you so much. My band's album's out in October. We have a brand new song called Cemetery Party that we just released, and you're gonna love it. It's all about having a party in a cemetery. Guess you never would guess that by the name of the song. Anyway, we got stickers coming. I got a guy. His name is Gene. He works at the Punk Rock Museum. He's amazing. He said he's gonna hook me up with some stickers because our logo is so bomb. And I want all of you to have it on a sticker. Anyway, see you guys next week. Love you. Hey, Kevin. 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 Hey, Kevin, do you think that when Cthulhu gets dehydrated, he says he's thirsty? Hey, Kevin, do you think that when Cthulhu goes horseback riding, he requests a thoroughbred? Hey, Kevin, do you think Cthulhu wears a thong? Do you think he celebrates Throwback Thursday? Hey, Kevin, do you think that when Cthulhu starts to gain weight, he just says it's his thyroid? Hey, Kevin, do you know who Cthulhu's favorite Marvel villain is? It's Cthanos. Hey, Cthulhu, come back. You forgot your thermos. Hey, Kevin, did you hear that one? Hey, Kevin?